Oh, what is it?
This might sound strange, you know, but even though I love Charity with all my heart, I feel like we're not always gonna be together. Like, something's gonna take her away from me.
Oh, Miguel, I wouldn't worry about that. I mean, Charity could never love another boy.
That's not what I mean. Sometimes I think Charity is a visiting angel, and one day she's gonna be called back to heaven. I mean, maybe that's why she has visions, you know, maybe God is speaking through her. I know that sounds crazy.
No, not at all. I think it's sweet that you think of Charity as an angel. And it's only natural that you would want to know why she has visions.
Charity told me that you have visions, too.
Yes, I do. In fact, there's one that I've been giving a lot of thought to lately. An angel came to me and warned me about trouble ahead for Sam's son. But, you know, it really just doesn't make sense because this baby, Sam's next son, is a blessing.
I'm sure everything's gonna be fine with the baby.
Yeah, I'm sure of that too. No, I don't think my vision really meant anything. And you know, all of Charity's visions haven't come true. I remember there was a time that she thought that Kay had the face of a monster.
You know, I still don't know why Charity saw Kay like that. I mean, Kay's been my friend forever, and there's not an ounce of evil in her.
Akiba, I have done everything you asked. When Charity's destroyed, or as close to as you can get, anyway. Now, I would really like my soul back.
Not so fast. You see, I have to cast a spell to make sure that I return your soul to you intact.
You have never said anything about a spell.
That's because I just made it up.
What did you just say?
I'm going to have to work this spell up. You know, practice makes perfect.
Right, well, you better make sure you get it right soon because I am sick of not having a soul.
Hey, Charity, you guys home?
What is Jessica doing here? She was supposed to be at a basketball game.
What is that weird noise? What's going on in there?
If Jessica sees Charity in the fires of hell, I'm as good as dead.
When Ethan finds out he's not a Crane, his world will fall apart.
Oh, I know he'll be upset at first. He will. But, oh, believe me, everything is going to work out. Look, Julian is going to dump Ivy. I'm going to divorce your father. And Julian and I will marry, and then he'll adopt Ethan.
Yeah, what makes you so sure Julian will adopt Ethan?
Because he's putty in my hands. He'll do exactly as I say. And then when you marry Ethan, we will both be Mrs. Crane. The two most powerful women in the world. Ah, it's going to be absolutely perfect.
Look, I just don't understand how Julian could have found out about Ivy and me after all these years.
You know, you might be right. Julian may have found out about another lover Ivy had. $10 it was the gardener or the pool boy.
No way, TC. Ivy's not like that.
Mrs. Crane hasn't come to yet, Eve. Will she be all right?
Yeah, she'll be fine. She just got scared with all Julian's talk about her secret.
I was terrified, too. And I hope that all that ranting and raving wasn't about Ethan's paternity. We can never find out the truth, Eve.
Look, Teresa, what is going on with you?
I'm scared, Whitney. If Mr. Crane found out the truth, it would be horrible.
Look, I cannot help you unless you tell me what's going on.
At least I'm sure that if Mr. Crane does know the secret, it's not because of me.
What secret?
I found some of Mrs. Crane's personal papers and I scanned them into my laptop.
Okay, what are these papers?
Papers that prove that Ethan is Sam Bennett's son.
This is crazy. Look, any love her mother had before she met you doesn't matter.
Actually, I think you'll be more than interested in the name of your mother's paramour.
No, I'm not. Look, that was a long time ago. Besides, that's mother's business, not yours and certainly not mine.
Trust me, Ethan. Details of your mother's affair are certainly our business. All right, Ethan, it's time that you learned who your mother was shacking up with years ago.
That's enough. I don't want you to talk about Mother that way.
I wouldn't be so quick to defend her.
Look, for the last time, I don't care who her lover was. Couldn't possibly make a difference in my life.
Mother? Mother, can you hear me?
Oh, you're here. I always knew you'd come back to me.
Mother, what are you talking about? Who do you think came back to you?
Who could do this to Tabby? Oh no! Tabby was worried someone would come after her for revealing all those secrets in hidden fashions. And Tim is the one who got the book published. This is all Timmy's fault. Timmy would do anything to bring Tabitha back. Even put up with Fluffy for the rest of his life. Maybe not that. With all the strange things going on here, there's nothing Timmy can do now. Timmy thinks the best thing to do is hightail it to Dee Dee. Farewell, Princess. It was one heck of a ride. Timmy will never, ever forget you.
What are you doing here? I thought you were going to be at a basketball game.
Well, Karen's mom got a flat tire, so we never made it. What's going on in there? I heard some really freaky noises.
We were actually watching a movie, on cable, and I was going to turn the TV off because Charity fell asleep, but then you started yelling. You know, you probably woke her up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I figured Charity was awake because I heard noises. What were you watching anyway?
Just some horror movie on cable. Listen, why don't you go downstairs and make us some sandwiches? Jessica, I'm really, really hungry, and I promised Miguel that I would stay with Charity.
You sure you're all right?
Oh, positive. I can't take much more of this. My nerves are shot.
Actually, I thought you did quite well. But it isn't surprising all your life. You've lied like a pro.
Well, I better be able to lie like a pro when they start asking me where Charity is. What am I going to tell them?
Oh, you're such a bright girl. I'm sure you'll come up with something.
Hecky, but I've waited long.